Welcome to the course on analog design, interview questions and gate questions solved. Hi, my name is Dr. G.S. Javed and I'll be your course instructor going forward. In this course, the question given is a common question from gate and a good example for superposition theorem. Now it has been, there are some numericals associated. Let us try and quickly solve it. Let us use the superposition theorem and consider that each of these voltages can be, this voltage, common voltage can be split into two voltages, VA and VB, by splitting it here. Since it is a voltage source, it can be given this way. Now let this total voltage V1 be equal to 4 volts. Let us find what is the output voltage. So applying the superposition theorem, the total output is given as the output due to voltage source A and plus the output due to voltage source B. So the output due to voltage source A is a non-inverting inverting amplifier. So the inverting amplifier configuration is applied to this. And the voltage B is connected to a non-inverting amplifier. So the corresponding equations are given as, output equations are given as minus Rf by R1, so that is minus 10, R1 is 1, times V. What is V? V is 4 volt. So it is minus 40 volt. Now output due to B is non-inverting amplifier. So it is 1 plus Rf by R1. Rf is 10, R1 is 1, times, we will call this node as Vx, as this is the input node. So this would be Vx. So what is the value of Vx? Vx can be obtained by using either the voltage division rule, or you can get finding out what is the value Vx is R2 by R1 plus R2 times V1. So that is given as 3 by 1 plus 3 times 4, right? So 4 goes one time, so total value is 3. This is 3 volt. So what did we apply here? We applied the KVL. So the value we'll get is 1 plus 10 is 11 times Vx value is 3. So the answer is 33 volts here. So what is the effective output? V out equal to minus 40 plus 33. Answer is minus 7 volt. Quite easily done.